What's up, everyone? You know, a new DOA5 video just came out, and you know I gotta break it down for you. And I'm talking about that Lei Fang Vs Zack one. So let's get started. As soon as the video gets started, you can tell that you're like in a circus arena type area. A tiger pops out, and at this point, you're pretty much sure that that's gonna be a danger zone. Hopefully, it's not too crazy, and I'm hoping that's more balanced. But as the video goes on, you'll see. Zack pops out, and he's wearing this crazy, funky, like, costume like from the 70s or something with these high, heels. And I don't know why they had to do the brother like that. I mean, they just did him like that. But I'm confident that they have other costumes besides just nothing but funny ones. But Zack has always been kind of like that funny character, kind of random at everything. Then right afterwards, Lei Fang pops out, and she looks obviously stunning. I mean, she looks good. She has the circus outfit as well, but not as funny looking. And I think it's a good look for her, so I'm glad they didn't change her too much, but you can tell she's been updated. She looks a little more mature. So the match gets started, and Lei Fang starts off with her regular low sweep. As soon as she does that, you'll notice that the stun is definitely different. One thing I want to point out is that stun originally was in DOA Dimensions, and it kept you from holding the first couple of frames, so I wonder if it still has those attributes. After that, she does her down forward kick, or at least it looks like it's her down forward kick, and it doesn't give the same sit down stun. Personally, I like the sit down stun for a lot of the characters. I'm not sure why they took it out, but it's just quick note that you can look at that, that kick is not sitting you down anymore for whatever reason. Team Ninja just decided to go a different route. Right after that, you'll notice that Zack does his high hitting elbow string, and usually the last hit sends you spinning off and you kind of fall to the floor, but this time it gives you a stun that kind of staggers you. And anybody that's played the DOA5 demo knows that any kind of stun that kind of staggers you and makes you fall all the way to the floor, you can't slow escape out of it, which usually means you're smashing your buttons to kind of speed up the stun. And right after that, if you notice, he does a new string right here where he comes out of his stance, uppercuts Lei Fang, and then does a cannonball roll and hits her. I'm not seeing how much useful that move will be. Maybe at guard breaks, we didn't see it get guard, but it's a new string to take note of. Soon after, Lei Fang comes in with her own stagger stun and hits him a couple times. Zack falls down, he gets back up, he comes in with his guard break move, which is the knees, the double knees. He comes down, he doesn't go into a stance, so we're not sure if he can still go into a stance from there. Then he does like a smooth criminal like taunt, and it's a little evasive. Apparently it's evasive to highs, but I don't see anybody just using that out of the blue. But it is kind of funny. I guess it's a good way to taunt your opponent and get him mad. The video then cuts into a different scene here. Zack gets mid punch held into the tiger, and if you notice, when he gets thrown into the tiger, there's a line on the bottom. So this is pretty much telling all the players where the line of fire is within the tigers, so you don't have to guess as to where you might get hit, whereas in the past with DOA4 there was a cheetah and you never knew which way it was going. It would curve around, but in this case I guess they put a line there so you know exactly where to stay out of. On top of that, he bounces and it looks like he can follow up with damage again. This is kind of a concern for me because in the previous stages, or at least some of the stages we've seen so far, once something blows up, that's it, you used it. You're done with. In this stage, it seems like you can constantly use the tigers over and over and over again. And this will go for power blows or anything. So we'll see how this plays out. I think it's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm liking that right now. Also, one quick thing I wanted to touch on is Lei Fang taunts Zack right afterwards. But here's something interesting. These girls got back now. I mean, major props for Team Ninja, but anybody that's played any other DOA game in the past, the girls didn't have booty like this. So it's a nice little welcome, I guess you can say. It brings some of that sexy back. So that's cool. I mean, it's never been noticed, and I think a lot of DOA players pointed that out several times. So DOA5 got some junk in the trunk. Anyway, Zack does a down punch, and he goes into a stance and goes into an uppercut. So that's pretty cool. That's a whole new string. I wonder if the down punch hits you on counter hit, if it stuns you long enough for him to maybe do a knee instead. I haven't seen his knee come out, so maybe he can do a knee, an uppercut, a mid punch. That's a pretty good mix up there. That's what I think. Right after that, Zack does his power blow. He kind of mixes it up a little bit, so I like it. It looks a little hot. Then he sends Lei Fang flying into the flames, and then of course the tire comes out and mauls her up a little bit. And of course he could follow up if he wanted to, but it was a KO, so that was pretty cool power blow. So after round 1 is over, round 2 starts up, but here's an interesting thing, and this is kind of like a first for DOA. The second round starts up in a different area in the circus or something, and like it's just in a different area. It's nothing that you broke or destroyed or made happen. It's just the circus. I guess since the circus is constantly doing different shows, you become part of a different show. So now the stage has changed. I think regardless if you like it or not, it just changes on you. So That's interesting. I'm not sure if that can play a role for the character sometimes, because maybe a character can do better with the tigers, whereas another character will do better with this kind of setup. So as the round starts, there's a little bobbing and weaving, a little sidestepping here. Zack finally catches Lei Fang. It looks like he can follow up after his throw. And when he knocks her into the wall, you'll notice that she bounces extra high. Then regular walls, you don't bounce that high. So that may be good for maybe bigger combos. It's interesting that they bounce so high. Of course, it's a jack-in-the-box that they get bounced onto, but that's different. That's not in the demo. The video then cuts into a different scene, and it looks like Lei Fang does like a parry sabaki type movement where he parried Zack and then got to attack immediately afterwards. So that looks like a new move for Lei Fang. Also, she continues to follow up and knocks him into the wall, and then after the second knock-in, he goes flying. And that's interesting because, you know, you already got a bounce, and then after bouncing, you hit him into that same danger zone, and he bounces even higher, and then get to follow up even more. So that seems pretty devastating. I'm sure you can link better combos than the ones shown here, but again, we'll have to wait and see as to what you can actually do. After that, the video cuts off to another scene again, and Lei Fang seems to do that same parry now, but this time she mixes it up with the throw. It doesn't seem like the throw is guaranteed, but at the same time we really can't tell. And this throw feels like a guard break. It even gives the guard break animation. I guess it's just giving her more advantage. You know, she parried it or whatever, and then she did a throw animation that gave her more advantage, and now she gets to follow up. Is anything guaranteed after that? Still don't know at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's an interesting little mix-up that she has now. Right after that, Lei Fang follows up with her power blow, and she sends Zack flying into the circus cannonball. This is pretty funny, and I'll tell you something. I wouldn't want to get hit into the cannonball, but it's pretty funny. I like it. I think it's interesting. And at the same time, one thing I notice is when you're flying into the mouth of this clown, there's no button to push. So I'm assuming as long as you're in the vicinity, when you're aiming that, you automatically go into the cannon. So that's interesting. They didn't put a button or anything like that. The computer, of course, didn't do anything, or the people playing didn't do anything. So it's kind of hard to tell if you have to push anything particular to make them go into the mouth. So the match is over, and you'll notice that Zack doesn't bounce when he hits the floor. So I guess it's safe to say that you cannot follow up after that particular danger zone. And any danger zone that we've seen previously, though, including the demo, if you hit something that explodes or something, you always have some form or way to kind of run up in there and still get a juggle. In this cannonball danger zone, it doesn't seem like you'll be able to do that. Lei Fang does her victory pose, and let's just say she's making fun of another fighting game. So that was pretty interesting that they decided to go that route. Team Ninja or Tecmo, man, they're trying to play dirty, man. They're playing dirty. They want to know. They want to let everybody know that, you know, DOA is a fighter. So that was pretty cool. I hope you liked the breakdown. If you saw something I didn't bring up, please let me know. But here's the video in its purest form, and you guys can give me some of your breakdown. Catch y'all next time.
Get ready, fight!
What's going on, everyone? I'm about to head out to E3 here. If you guys don't know, I'm going to be at the event. I'm going to be helping out Tecmo Koei and Team Ninja just promote the crap out of DOA5. Also, I wanted to announce the winner of the prize that the other person didn't claim. I pulled that out of the hat, and I got Newborn Athlete. So Newborn Athlete is the winner. Just double checking here. Yeah, Newborn Athlete is the winner. Congratulations to Newborn Athlete. Hope you guys enjoyed this footage. And I'll catch you guys later. I'll have some more stuff coming.